We've spent the last class looking at the treble clef, which, just to review, has notes on the lines and on the spaces, and we used a mnemonic for the lines from lowest to highest of E, G, B, D, F, or every good beaver does fine. MIT Beavers. But there's another clef that we're going to have to be working with, and that's called the bass clef, and it looks like this kind of curly F thing or something or other, some kind of curly Q with two dots, and it tells us that the notes are going to be lower. And if it were exactly the same as treble clef with E, G, B, D, F, it'd be pretty easy. But unfortunately it's not. Each of the lines is shifted one line down from the treble clef, and so we end up with a pattern G, B, D, F, A, or perhaps good beavers do fine always. Just like the treble clef, we can fill in the notes between the lines with notes in the spaces, just like this. And each of the notes is the letter between the adjacent letters. So between G and B, there is an A. And between B and D, there is a C. And D and F, E. And between F and A, G. And that forms A, C, E, G. It's not as nice as face, but maybe we can make another mnemonic for it. All cows eat grass. I'm not sure if they all do, but it sounds good to me. Okay, let's clear that out and think about where we can go below and above the bass clef. So just like the treble clef, we can extend below the staff, and we can add these ledger lines if we want to go lower. And so below G, we have G, F, E, D. And similarly, we can go up. Let's start on G again, and we'll go up from G to G, A, B, C. Let's add two more notes to that. So above C, we have D and E. Now, when we switch clefs back to treble clef, there's something interesting. The notes that extend just beyond the top of the bass clef, are the lowest notes in treble clef. Similarly, the highest notes in bass clef are just below the staff of treble clef. And this note C in the middle is particularly special. It's called middle C, and it's one ledger line above the bass clef staff, or one ledger line below the treble clef staff. That's enough for now. It's time to practice.